Friday night baseball from the Bay Area and the Oakland Coliseum. Tonight we begin a new homestand with the first of three between the Houston Astros and the Oakland A's. Oakland have lost their last 5 games. They'll attempt to break that streak right after this. Mike Fiers is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the A's. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Yeah, Matt, his last start wasn't a particularly good one. Lasted 5 innings and ended up taking the loss. He's a much better pitcher than that, and I think he's looking to at least, hopefully, pitch into the 6th or 7th inning in this one.
Here's George Springer. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The center fielder, number 4.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Springer.
Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike 1. And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide. Now the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and a good curveball gets him swinging for the first out of the evening. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Matty, they have to be very happy with Alex Bregman right now. He's got a 5-game hitting streak going. If you've got to start those big streaks somewhere, I like the way he's swinging the bat right now. Great approach, very comfortable. Let's see if that streak continues today.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Inner third let go. It's a called strike. Very mild temperatures as we begin tonight. 58 degrees here at first pitch. 1 out, nobody on. Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1. Fiers. It's a guy who throws a lot of strikes, rarely walks people, but what does bite him occasionally is the home run ball.
Matt, this is a guy that's not a power type of pitcher, so he needs to rely on being down in the strike zone. One of the keys, he tends to lose being aggressive when he falls behind and he kind of nibbles around the strike zone. And what happens with that, Matty V, he becomes very predictable. And when you don't have overpowering stuff, you tend to be able to get hit hard.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Hit on the ground for Simeon. It's short. Scooped up. And that's the second out.
Batting third, the third baseman, number 2, Alex Bregman.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. First offering on its way. Good change up there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Well, Dero, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
Now here's the pitch. 2-1.
1 strike.
Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Here's Michael Brantley. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Swung on but fouled off to the left. fly ball right down the line in left. After it is Davis, and no one will track it down.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Astros lead one, and now the A's offense gets its first shot here. No score. Lance McCullers, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Next up for the A's, Marcus Semien. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. And fellas, these Astros entering play here tonight, they continue to fall on hard times, losing again last time out, and that makes 7 losses in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, everyone always looks at the schedule, and these cross-country trips can be a bear. I always looked at them with a smile on my face. 5 hours into playing with the boys, playing some cards, really coming together. I feel like that's where the chemistry of the team really starts to take shape on those long cross-country trips. Let's see how this team plays today.
To 2-2 now. Two is a changeup that misses. 3-2. Ramon Laureano waits on deck. The 3-2 pitch. Locks him up for strike 3. With that, let's look at the starting lineup for the hometown A's. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matt, I'm looking at the leadoff hitter. They're hoping to have some things turned around with him leading off. He went 0 for 3 last game. No big deal, only 3 ABs, but it was the way in which he looked going about those ABs. He didn't have a good look to him at all. We'll see if he can bounce back in this one.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Boy, not even close with that one, and he's behind 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hard hit at third. Bregman fields it cleanly. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I'd bet he'd like to have that one over. So striding forward now, Matt Chapman. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. He's set, and the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But it bends just foul into the second deck.
You could tell his eyes lit up at the plate right there. He was not able to control his emotions, stay up the middle, and keep that one fair.
A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman. Now the 1-1 pitch is strike 2, swinging.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Working for the punch out and the offering. 2-2. Runners on first with 1 down. Runner goes for second. Pitch outside. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak, so when that's the case, sometimes you need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to put some pressure on your opponents. Stolen bases are a good way of doing that, so we'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for him right now.
swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. With runners in scoring position this season, Olsen has a batting line residing in the 230s.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. We'll move to the second inning here in Oakland with no score. Striding in for Houston, Jordan Alvarez, as we take a look at the splits between April and May.
Alvarez.
First pitch of the at-bat. Low for ball one. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. 1-1, here it comes. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike. Misses, ball two. There's a base hit on the line. So the Astros put a man aboard to get the inning underway. So a base hit here to start the inning, and he continues to pile them up as we take a look at our league leaders in hits so far. And as you can see, he's right up there, fourth in the AL in that category. Stepping in, Yuli Gurriel. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. The 1-1 home. High in the air down the right field line. Grossman on the move, and he makes the catch in the corner.
All right, guys, here's how the Oakland A's are lining up defensively. And guys, can we lock in on the Gold Glover at third base? I've played this position. You got to do so many things. I mean, you have to have just the quickest hand, one-hop liners. You have to have the ability to take away the bunt, a la Adrian Beltre and Nolan Arenado. You better have a backhand, and not only that, you better have a strong throwing arm.
Correa brings a ton of pop to the plate with him, particularly against right-handed pitching. Some guys don't drive the ball as well when facing a pitcher who throws from the same side that they swing the bat, but that's certainly not the case here.
Yeah, this guy just absolutely hammers right-handed pitching. You know, some guys like the ball in, coming towards them, and that's exactly what the righty-on-righty matchup presents itself. A two-seamer in, a four-seamer that leaks out over the plate, a hanging breaking ball. This guy seems to absolutely hammer those.
And he'll just step on first here to take the shooter out.
The right fielder.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Josh Reddick, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. No balls and a strike to count. Alvarez at second with two down. Lifted into center field. Laureano is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. One left for Houston. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Striding in for Oakland, Mark Canha. He comes into play with the batting average in the respectable 270s. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Springer has a read on it. He's got it one away.
Time for a look at the Astros on D. And I want to focus on Jose Altuve. Pound for pound, the best player in big league baseball. A Gold Glove second baseman, he can do it all. 5 tools, the ability to turn a double play with the best of them.
Here's Chris Davis now, and he's looking to turn the page. The bat's been ice cold over the last 8 or so ball games. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. Past meetings against Lance McCullers, he's got 1 hit in 19 tries. Hit hard to short. Correa has it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting 7, the right fielder, Robbie.
Here's Robbie Grossman. Couple of hits in 5 trips to the plate for him back on Wednesday. First pitch on its way. Lays off 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Hit down the line at first. A dive, but it's off his glove. A flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Next up for the Astros, Martin Maldonado, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Maldonado.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. So with 1 away, a couple of teams out of the AL West doing battle in this one. So let's check out where they sit in the standings entering play here today. Digging in to try it again, George Springer. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. 3rd inning, no score to this point. Astros center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count. Springer swings the bat and throws from the right side and stands at 6'3". Is hoping for a ticket to the All-Star game, and he may well have one coming. Heading into the day, 2nd in fan votes among center fielders in the league.
Yeah, and he's been having an excellent season to date, making a push towards that All-Star game. Hey, fans, get out there and vote. This guy sits in 2nd place, but I'm sure he'd like to be named starter.
Drilled right back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
First pitch of the at-bat. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation. So making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
The 1-2. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Here now the 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Springer stands at first with 1 out. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Fiers pauses. First pitch on the way. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Grounded to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Astros leave one. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
The Athletics due to hit here in the third. They're looking to get some momentum going with the bats. This is a group that has had trouble doing so all season long. Entering the day, they rank near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. Now, one coach told me that despite the numbers being what they are, he's seeing a lot of development happening. So he's optimistic about what the future holds, especially for some of their younger players. Back to you, Matt.
Thank you, Heidi. Austin Allen is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike one. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Hit hard towards center. And there's the first hit of the game for the A's.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Stepping in now, the speedy Tony Kemp. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Skied into straightaway right. Reddick on the run. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The batter, number 10.
And with our season just about 1/3 of the way through, here's a look at the upcoming schedule into the first week of June. Into the box now, Marcus Semien. He was called out on strikes to open the home first. First pitch coming. Here it is. High in the air out to center field. Springer giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, number 22.
So it's a runner at first with two gone. And digging in now, Ramon Laureano. First pitch on its way. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. The 1-0 misses, ball two.
No strike.
Allen is off at first with two away. Three and 0 now.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball four. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with two away.
Third baseman.
So it's first and second with two men gone. And up next, the power-hitting third baseman, Matt Chapman. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch.
Nope.
And that misses inside, 1-0. The set and the 1-0. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. Ready with the 1-1. This is line to left. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A's strand a couple. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Digging in for his second at-bat, Michael Brantley. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Throw to first in time, one gone here in the fourth. And so after getting the ground ball with the fastball on that last pitch, that'll segue perfectly to our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And you can see both guys bringing it pretty good in this one. 95 on one hand, 92 on the other. Jordan Alvarez stands in as he looks at ball one here. The 1-1 home. Taken on the outside corner for strike two. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. He'll get it into second, but he'll be in there with a double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we can say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
And there are two away now.
The batter, number 1, shortstop Carlos Correa.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And the former number 1 overall pick in American League Rookie of the Year, Carlos Correa, bats next. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. And we are tied 0-0. So here's the Oakland cleanup batter, Matt Olson. He'll lead it off against Lance McCullers.
Matt Olson.
Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Fouled off. The 1-2. Hit hard up the middle. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
So now it's Mark Canha as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. The 0-1 delivery. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. The 1-1 home. Line towards center field, and that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Chris Davis.
Stepping in now, Chris Davis, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that 2-seam fastball.
Davis waits on the 1-1. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Yeah, right there. It's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Hit down the third baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Here's the 2-2. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. Digging in the switch hitter, Robbie Grossman. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
Hey, that's a well-executed pitch right there. That might have started middle, but you saw it breaking away to that outer part of the zone. This left-handed batter right here has got two decisions to make. Is he going to ground out to second base all day, or is he going to drive the ball the other way?
Reddick has a read on it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. The relay, and he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right, so he's 90 feet away now with two men gone.
The pitcher, Austin
Stepping up now, Austin Allen, and their runners at the corners now. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Got him fishing that time. 0-1. Line drive to center field. And there's a base hit as the run will score from third, and the A's have taken a 1-0 lead.
Hey, this team's been in a pretty bad funk, D-Row. They've had a difficult time scoring and winning any game. So to strike early, that RBI single right there is awfully big.
Yeah, and hopefully the pitcher's able to breathe a sigh of relief, Dan, like you say all the time. Give me some early runs and let me relax and attack the zone.
I've always said, D-Row, you score me 6 runs, I'm going to win a lot of games.
1 ball, no strikes to count. High and deep to right. Back goes Reddick at the track, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. A's have to settle for just the 1. We played 4 full. The A's lead this one 1-0. Back at the Oakland Coliseum, and before we go much further, let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Astros manager A.J. Hinch between innings specifically about his club's offense to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. A lot of their outs have come from weak contact and strikeouts as a result of chasing pitches outside the strike zone. He said it's going to be extremely important for them going forward to be more selective with their swings and force the opposition to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And this one's over for a high strike, 1-1. Reddick behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses at balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Grounded back up the middle. Simeon's there. Oh, look at Simeon. Got him. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base.
Oh, man, once it got past the pitcher, I figured it was a base hit, but then the shortstop comes out of nowhere to make the diving stop. That was incredible.
Into the box, Martin Maldonado. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Fouled away. A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that one was so low, I don't know anybody that would have swung at that pitch.
The next 3-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Once again, a 3-2. Another one sent foul.
Hey, we all love home runs and gappers, but I love the mano-y-mano right here. 5 foul balls in this at bat. He continues to make this pitcher work.
And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang.
Yeah, it was a great battle there, and he was one strike away from putting him away. As a pitcher, you hate to put a guy on for free after all that work.
Standing in now, George Springer. 0-1 the count. He's set. Here's the 0-1. This is a foul ball. Working for the punch out and the offering. Oh, and they pulled the string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Now batting.
Striding into the box, Jose Altuve. One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Maldonado, the runner at first with 2 gone. 2 balls and a strike to Jose Altuve.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Now batting, third baseman, Alex Bregman.
So striding in, Alex Bregman, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. No runs, 5 hits, 1 error so far for the Astros. Fastball called for strike 2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
In the dirt, goes to third with it. The tag's there, and he's out trying to steal third. Great throw. 1 left for Houston. They still trail 1-0. So the Oakland lineup turns over, and to the plate, Marcus Semien. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Semien.
First offering on its way. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
Count even at 2-2. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Line, but speared on a hop. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he's way off balance with the swing there. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. A's are gone in order, but they're on top 1-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alex Bregman. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Alex Bregman.
Fastball that gets the inside corner. Strike 1. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman. The 1-1. Shoots this one over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The left fielder, number 23, Michael Brantley.
Now at the plate, Michael Brantley. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. 1 out, nobody on. 3 balls and a strike to Houston's left fielder.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
Comes with the fastball, but it's outside for ball 4.
Well, you never want to issue a free pass if you can help it, but when a hitter like that digs in, you'd rather he's standing at first than driving a ball out of here and erasing your 1-run lead.
First pitch on its way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Brantley, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. 1-1.
He's going to step out of the box, adjust his bat and gloves, and pray he gets the exact same pitch as that one. Because if it comes again, we like to refer to that one in the biz as a cement mixer.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
Hit out towards second. Reined in. A bare hand for one. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. To the bottom of the sixth we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. Oakland is on top in this one, 1-0. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just the single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit back toward the mound. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. At the plate, Mark Hanna. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Well, when you hear people talk about the unwritten rules of baseball, I think we just saw a perfect example of that. You hit one of mine, and I'm going to hit one of yours. Always been that way, and probably always will be, even though they've tried to crack down on that kind of stuff recently.
Ready for another chance? Chris Davis. No hits to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Yanked on the ground down the line. Well, this is foul for the first strike. Now the 0-1. This one's outside. Quite a bit off the plate that time. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-1. This is line to left. Brentley has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
In now, Robbie Grossman. He swings and grounds it to short. And a glove flip for 1. Over to Gurriel for an inning-ending double play. 1 left for Oakland, but they're up 1-0. Back here at the Coliseum in Oakland. The A's are on top of this one as we get set for the 7th. But before it gets underway, let's take a look at our game summary to this point.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher coming on now. The right-hander, Yusmeiro Petit.
Number 36, Yusmeiro Petit.
First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball just misses for ball 1. Plays off again, and it's 2-0.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
Here it comes. The 3-0 is in there for strike 1. Line drive to center field. Laureano has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
The batter, number 1.
Here's Carlos Correa now. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's set. Here it comes. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Changed up on him, and he gets the inside corner for strike 2. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Due next is Josh Reddick as he gets ready in the on-deck circle. Drives it out to deep right center field. Grossman is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Now batting.
Digging in, Josh Reddick. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line toward right center. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Now batting.
Now batting, Martin Maldonado. In previous matchups with Yusmeiro Petit, he's gone 2 for 8. In the dirt here. And not what they were hoping for, as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position. Blowing away as he misses again. 2-0 in his career. Maldonado is holding on to a batting average way down in the 210s.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help the roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And another foul ball. He's set. The 2-2. And it's fouled away. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. It's stretch time here in Oaktown. The A's lead it 1-0. Ready now, Austin Allen. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he's got to feel super confident right now. He's the only real offense in this game. Guys on the mound have been executing every pitch.
Fastball just off the inside corner. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
Classic case right there of an off-speed pitch, and that hitter's eyes lit up and that front shoulder went flying. He's got to find a way to keep that thing tucked and play with the big part of the field.
1 ball and 2 strikes to the A's catcher. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he struck him out.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning, it's so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Popped him up. Gurriel is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, Marcus.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Marcus Semien. 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
Down and away, ball 1. One and 1. Here it comes. A ball and 2 strikes now. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the A's, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Joaquin Soria has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth.
Number 48.
Leading off the inning, George Springer. And they'll need him to get something going here. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Sliced hard on the ground. And this is going to find its way into right for a base hit. And the leadoff man's on to start the eighth.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
Into the box now, Jose Altuve. No balls and 1 strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Quick check on that tying run at first, but the runner's back easily. And he fouls this one off.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change, he had to be sitting off speed right there.
And there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Very tight ball game so far. 1-0 the score as we take a look at our starter comparison. And both guys have given excellent performances to this point. Digging in, Alex Bregman. He was a ground out victim last time up. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike one, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Fouled off. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Grossman moves over. 2 gone. Pitching certainly has been on display in this one, and there's the evidence of it right there. 1-0 our score, as there are an awful lot of zeros on that line score to this point. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that brings in the left-handed hitting outfielder Michael Brantley.
Number 35.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Quick check on that tying run at first, and he's back in standing. Here's the first pitch to him. A bouncer up the middle. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
Dan, if they're going to crack through, this has got to be the opportunity they've been looking for right here. They've had a ton of hits, a ton of people on base, but no one has been able to come up with that big knock.
Well, you know what, Dero, this pitch has kind of worked around trouble the entire time so far. Another inning brewing right here. Let's see if they can't get a big hit here right here and bust through in this one.
Next will be the designated hitter, Jordan Alvarez, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with the runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after 2 great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
From the stretch, the 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And he struck him out. So a masterful job of being thrown into the fire and getting the big strikeout to end the inning. 2 left for the Astros. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Miles Straw will stay in the ball game now and take over in left field. Chris Davinsky is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Now pitching for the Astros, number 47.
Into the box now, Ramon Laureano. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. The 1-0. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Davinsky, a California native, actually. He was a 25th round pick back in 2011.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
The 2-2. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. And he makes the throw to first. Laureano is retired, and there's one away. And there are the final numbers for the Astros starting pitcher. He was great all night long.
Well, this is one of those as a pitcher where you don't get rewarded for pitching well. He threw the ball great in this one. Didn't get much run support. He's in line for the loss, and he deserves a much better fate. He threw the ball pretty well in this one.
First delivery to him on the way. In there, 0-1.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
A wave and a miss made him reach. And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now.
The designated hitter.
Striding forward now is the DH, Matt Olson. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First pitch of the at bat on its way. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen, as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. On a great pitch there, caught him reaching. It's 1-1.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1. The 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. The 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Straw sprinting after it. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. A's are gone in order, but they lead it 1-0. Liam Hendricks comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 16, Liam Hendricks.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel in previous meetings with Liam Hendricks. He's 1 for 5. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Now the 2-0 home is looked at for the first strike.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And that'll be a base hit. So they couldn't ask for more as the possible tying runs aboard to kick off the ninth.
Now batting.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Grossman will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batting. Right fielder.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. No balls and a strike to count. Trying to go the other way. This is looped out toward third. But gloved by the third baseman for the out.
Now batting.
So digging in now, Martin Maldonado. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And he lays off there 1-0. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
You know, they finally get the leadoff runner on. It would be sad to watch him waste this opportunity. Somebody's got to come through with a base hit.
And now this crowd of 27,000 plus rise to their feet. Last strike now for Houston. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitched awfully well. It's a shame one of them had to lose this game.
And that 1 run held up tonight. 1-0 the final. Oakland took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Mike Fiers earns his 5th winner of the year. Lance McCullers is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. Liam Hendricks earns the save out of the bullpen, his 18th. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Athletic.